Welcome to Creating Cook Part Drawings utilizing standard formats and bill of materials. Let's begin. If you haven't done so already, select your working directory where your model is located. Let's take a look at the model that we are going to create a drawing of today. It is called Delete Me Now 1. So let's navigate to the Cook tab, and underneath that you will see A-size sheets. We're going to create an A-size sheet drawing today of a new part. There are instructions within the map key. Simply type in the name of your drawing. It should be the same as your part. And then simply click Resume. Double-click on the model that you wish to bring into the drawing, and then click Resume. You will be prompted to enter your initials, all caps please. And now Creo will prompt you to select the center point for your drawing view. So just left mouse click. Double-click on the view name to set the model view. Next, be sure to click on the scale, and in this example we are going to use 1:1. Then click Apply. This is required because the title block simply has the text noted within it. Then click Close. While the view is still active, use your right mouse button and insert a projection view. Again, with your right mouse button, we're going to insert a general view. This time the view display, we are going to set that to no hidden lines. And the scale, once again, we are going to set that to 1. Okay, now that we have our views in place, next let's take a look at title block standards and bill of material population. Let's zoom in and take a look at the title block. This title block is controlled by document control, so there's very little information that can actually be modified within it. The noted on the left hand side, this should remain as is. However, you can modify the tolerance. In this instance, we're going to change it to 2000s. You can also change the units to millimeters if required. In this instance, we're going to let it remain as inches. All of the information below here, the change request log number, effective date, check by date, and the version number are for document control use only. The table that contains the orientation of parts may be deleted if not required. Now let's zoom out and take a look at the bill of materials in the lower left-hand corner. First, let's take a look at the parameters which are driving this table. This particular part already has material assigned to it, which was A2. We're going to change it to steel simply by zooming in and out on the model window. It will note the change. The vendor and the vendor part number will be displayed under the notes. Once again, we'll zoom in or out. You can see the changes. Under the notes, you are also allowed to put in a finish. So that's how the bill of materials is generated for you by modifying the parameters within the model tree. The Delete Me Now part is what is being shown under the part number. The Delete Me Now 1 is also being displayed under the drawing title. That is the model name. Here is the drawing name, which is being displayed in the lower right hand corner. Same as what's on top of the window. Let's zoom out again And this time let's explore annotations, dimensions, and notes. It is best practice to show the dimensions directly from the model using the annotate command. This can be accomplished a couple of different ways. One is to choose the feature in the model tree and hold down your right mouse button selecting Show Model Annotations. Let's turn off our datum planes and show you that once again on our whole feature. First, let's move our scale. Simply hold down your left mouse button and drag it to the side. So let's examine our whole. Left mouse button, right mouse button, Show Model Annotations. They will show up graphically. You can click on them with your left mouse button to make them active. The whole, we are not going to show that at this time. We're going to show a note later. Hole number 2, I'm going to show you a different way to bring up the dimensions on this. Click on Annotate. Using your right mouse button, query to the hole. Then bring up your model annotations. In this example, you can see the diameters are coming up. That's because that's all you are able to see in that right-hand view. We'll do the same in the left view, and you can see it brings up the X and Y dimensions as well as the diameter dimensions. We're only going to show the X and Y dimensions in this. Holding down your left mouse button on the dimension, you can drag it around. You can also move your witness lines utilizing your left mouse button. With your left mouse button held down and clicking your right mouse button, you can change the position of your arrows. Once again, we're going to query with our right mouse, then a left mouse, then a right mouse to show the model annotations. This time we're going to show all of our diameters, and you can click them off one by one, or you can select them all or unselect. We're going to select them all. Now let's move this view a little to the right here so that we get a better view of all those diameters. Now let's take a look at another way to show annotations. There is a Show Model Annotations icon, and it brings up the Show Model Annotations window. This time we're going to choose the notes for the whole, and we want to show this. This tells us that we want to drill and tap through. We don't like the position of that arrow, so by clicking on it and doing a right mouse, we can edit the attachment. By default, it is on Entity. And that concludes the annotations part of this video. Let's recap the drawing creation. Click on the Cook tab for an A-size sheet. Click on the New Part. Enter the name of the drawing, should be the same as the model. Click the Resume key. Double click on your model. Once again, click on the Resume. Enter your initials, all caps, and then drop your model in with your left mouse. I'm Leonard Erickson. Thank you for watching.